Hi everyone, you reach Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon, he's currently pissed that Wendy Williams is not doing her live shows. And the reason why is because Nick Cannon has another job on his resume. It's the Nick Cannon Daytime Talk Show. And so since his show is new to the market, what they usually do when they're promoting a new show is they will put it in a time slot after a very popular show, after a show that has already established its audience, its following, and is doing very well. So they purposely selected the Nick Cannon show to follow Wendy Williams' show because, one, she has an established audience. Her people do love her, and so they know her well. And normally what happens is if you have a show and people are watching a certain show at a certain time, when they're done watching that show, they don't automatically just quickly turn right away. And while they're watching that show, if you're showing commercials to promote a new show that's coming on afterwards, they will most likely tune in and watch. So Nick Cannon was dependent upon the people from the Wendy Williams show to watch his show and to begin to like his show, that his ratings can also kind of go out the roof, so that the residual audience that knows and loves Wendy would, automatically connect and watch his show and then help his ratings. So when you're a new daytime talk show, you need, they give you a chance. They give you like a debut. They give you like a trial run. So right now, Nick Cannon is in his kind of like trial run. And the run is going to be dependent upon, the ratings that he gets. And so at first he was super excited because being after Wendy, he stood a very strong chance of getting like amazing ratings. Because like I said, the residual of the Wendy audience was going to come to him. Well, what's the problem? The problem is right now, Wendy, unlike all the rest of, the people, the daytime talk shows, they're doing all of their premiere weeks. And unfortunately, because Wendy is going through whatever it is she is going through, she has delayed her premiere. So she was supposed to come back September 20th, and then we heard it was going to be October 4th. So at least they're a smidgen ahead of it. Now October 4th is slowly approaching, and we heard that they have pushed it to October the 18th. But really, behind the scenes, they're saying and thinking, and I believe they're probably right, that even on October 18th, she's not going to be able to make it back. So it's like, what do they do? Okay, but that's a whole nother story. But that is what Nick Cannon's problem is. The longer she delays coming back, his weeks of his premiere of his debut show is dwindling down, and he's not getting that audience that he expected. Because while they're waiting for Wendy to come back, they're showing her pre-recorded shows. Back in the day, they used to call them reruns, okay? So they're showing shows from previous seasons, and no matter how big your audience is and they love you, they don't want to see old stuff. So you don't get the same amount of people tuning into a show when it's a rerun, especially if they saw it the first time around. It would have to be something so amazing and so good to get them to be willing to watch it again. But the type of shows that Wendy does, she does hot topics. She gives advice. Who really wants to see an old hot topic again? Not too many people. So they said Nick Cannon is pissed, okay, because he was super excited about this new talk show that he has during the day, and he really thought that it was going to go off, without any bumps in the road, because he was connected in getting this slot that was right behind, the Wendy Williams show. So what should they do? How can this be resolved? How can we make Nick Cannon happy? How can we get that Wendy audience that, is now non-existent because they're showing her pre-recorded shows to come back in the building. This is what we should do. I don't know if y'all remember or if you're into watching, you know, daytime talk shows like I am, but before the pandemic, okay, because I was going to say a while back, but I know it was before the pandemic, Kiki, I'm calling her Nikki Palmer, oh my goodness, Kiki Palmer, Michael Strahan, and I want to say her name was Sarah something. They had a talk show on ABC. The talk show was doing extremely well, but then COVID hit. And, you know, they repurposed their time slot in their show, and they made it into like this informational center so we can know all things, you know, about the pandemic, XYZ. So why do I bring that up? Kiki Palmer was amazing on that show. And Michael Strahan is also a good talk show host. So while they're waiting for Wendy to get herself together, to come back, to figure things out, they need to put in a call to Kiki Palmer, get some live shows started, get her in that 10 a.m. Wendy Williams time slot. Bring the audience back in. She's young, she's cute, she dresses nice, she has a lot of energy, and she has a good spirit. At least that's what I felt when she was doing the daytime talk show with Michael Strahan. And hey, listen, bring Kiki and Michael back. Put them on there. I know it was a different network, but so what? Bring them to, you know, this Wendy Williams time slot. Kiki and Michael. And let's get this thing going. And then that way, Nick, you know, can get some ratings because he can get some traction from, you know, the time slot before his. So Nick is pissed. That's the word on the street. I do feel bad for him because, you know what, I like to see people win. I think, you know, right now I've been watching his show. It's okay. I don't think, you know, sometimes people, they see these talk shows and they're like, I can do it. But it takes a lot to get people to buy into your format for your show and to, you know, the way that you're going to do everything. I mean, he's new. I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to hang out. And I actually think, because I'm not far from the area, I actually think, because the tickets are free to the show, I actually think I'll probably get some tickets, go there, check it out live, and, you know, see if I get a different feel when I'm in the audience for his show. But guys, thank you for watching. Let me know. One, are you watching the Nick Cannon show? For me, it comes on, what is that? I want to say Channel 5 at 11 a.m., you know, in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So are you watching the show? How do you feel about this situation? How do you feel about the Wendy Williams situation? Do you think she's ever going to make it back to her show? I mean, that whole thing is just sad and tragic in and of itself, but I hope she makes it back in some sense, but in another sense, I really think that she needs extensive rehab and just healing and, you know, trying to work a TV show that requires just so much out of you and heal herself at the same time. It appears to not really be going well for her. So choose yourself over a job. And especially in her case, because she has the finances, she has the money. So go away somewhere, heal, and maybe come back later. Don't know if she would be able to come back and do the talk show in the format that, you know, she was doing it right now. But, you know, maybe perhaps you can do something else. Maybe you can do like Barbara Walters used to do, those 1-hour specials where she would just interview people. I don't know, but I do know right now, at the space that she's in, she needs to step back, fall back, and we got to get someone else in that time slot. And my vote is for Kiki Palmer. And hey, bring Michael Strahan too, but we need someone so that we can save Nick and get Nick his ratings that he needs also. Anyway, guys, listen, thanks for listening. Chat with me in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this situation. And also, I have to heavily promote on Wednesday nights, every Wednesday at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do a live show on here on my channel, Relationship Wednesdays. Get into all different type of topics. And for the month of October, I didn't know that the month of October is what do you call that? It's a domestic violence month. So I am going to bring on a young lady who wrote a book, just chatting about that. So I want to say she's the third Wednesday of October. I hope you can join me, and I will post the book to my community page a little bit later, because you can support her and get the book on Amazon. But guys, thanks for listening. See you in the next video, and chat with you soon. Bye.